All right, so the last question here, we have Fred filling bags of food for families in need at the neighborhood food pantry. Fred could fill 6 bags in 15 minutes. Don't forget to share your calculations. First of all, if you've never been to the Ohio Food Bank, it's a really wonderful time. You're on a conveyor belt with other people and you're just filling boxes of food as fast as you can. It's fun, you feel good, it's high energy. Do it as soon as you can. But math-wise, this is a rate. 6 bags per 15 minutes. All right, it's not a rate we're used to. We don't think of things in 15-minute intervals. But we are saying that for every 15 minutes, you fill 6 bags. Equivalently, we can also say that for every 6 bags you fill, 15-minute passes. So here's 2 ways of thinking about the same thing. Notice there's no equal sign. These aren't equal to each other, but we get it from the same information. You could say for every 15 minutes you fill 6 bags, or for every 6 bags, 15-minute passes. So we can use either one of these rates. We get them from the question, 6 bags in 15 minutes. So how many bags could he fill in 2 hours? We're not going to do the formal way of doing it like we did with the feet to miles and minutes to seconds. We can just kind of think this one through as long as you're writing down what you're thinking. So if it's 6 bags every 15 minutes, 6 bags every 15 minutes, how many, let's do it this way. How many 15 minutes fit into 1 hour? Because we want to know 2 hours for question A. So we'll start with 1 hour. How many times does 15 minutes go into 1 hour? Well, think of your clock. Right? You got your clock right here, and you got 15 minutes here, 15 minutes here, 15 minutes here, and 15 minutes here. You're basically cutting this pie into 4, so 4 are going to fit in. 15, 15, 15, and 15. So 6, you're just going to do, if it's 6 bags per 15 minutes, then it'd be 6 times 4, 24 bags per 1 hour. And of course, you could do this more rigorously with mathematics, but you can just kind of reason this out, I think. 15 minutes you do 6, another 15 minutes, in 30 minutes you do 12, 45 minutes you do 18, and in 1 hour you do 24. And then for 2 hours, remember the question is 2 hours, you would do times 2, 48 bags in 2 hours. And there is an answer right there. All right. B is asking us now. Oops, I don't want to erase those. I want to keep those, but I'll erase these. B is asking us, how many bags can Fred fill in 5/6 of an hour? Okay, this is not as easy to get our heads around. What we need to do at this point is think back to what we were doing when we were looking at our rates of speed. Think about poor Hammy, the little pig who was running, or the bicyclist. We need to get to a unit rate. So we're going to take this, again, remember the question is asking how many bags. So we want bags on top, so we're going to pick this guy again. So we're going to do 6 bags in 15 minutes. And we need to make this into a unit rate for 1 hour, all right? And then once you have that unit rate, you can just multiply it by 5/6, the amount of time. So first we need to turn this into an hour. So let's do this. We will say 6 bags per 15 minutes, and we need to turn this into an hour. So we're going to put hours on top. I'm sorry, I lied. We're going to put minutes on top, because then we'll be able to get rid of the minutes. What I'm actually going to do is think of it this way. I'm going to put 4 15-minute intervals. This is just the same reasoning that we thought of before to make it easier to convert. So essentially, here we're saying that 6 bags in 1 15-minute intervals, and there are 4 15-minute intervals per 1 hour, then we can eliminate this to say that there are 24 bags per hour. We figured that out already. I'm actually I would never expect you to do this right here, because this 15-minute thing is a little convoluted. But in question A, you already figured out that it's 24 bags per 1 hour. So you can just start there. So 24 bags per 1 hour and we want to know how many it is for 5/6 of an hour. You just multiply 24 by 5/6. And this is just multiplication. So let's do 24 divided by 6 first. That's going to leave us with 4 times 5 equals 20 bags. All right. So this, for those of you who are really into the reasoning why this works, this is here for you. But if from A you remember it was 24 bags an hour, then you just multiply that rate by 5/6. So figure out the rate that you want, or the units for the rate that you want, and then multiply it by whatever you need. And our last one right here. Oh no, we have two more. C. Write a rule to generalize the relationship between the number of bags Fred's can fill, N, and the amount of time it takes, T, and define your variables. Okay, so what was our rate again? Well, our unit rate for hours, let's do it in hours. Our unit rate was, what do we say, 24 bags per hour times the amount of time is going to equal the number of bags. That's just what we did in the previous question. 24 times 5/6 of an hour equals, we said, 20 bags. So they have you do the problem first in B, and then you generalize it down here. So keep in mind what you're doing as you do these problems. 24 is your rate, T is your time, and B is your number of bags. So this would be the answer to C. 24 times T equals B. And then finally D, use your equation part C to find the number of bags Fred fills during the week. Well, if it's 36 hours, then we're just plugging in 36 into here. So it'd be 24 times 36. If it's 24 bags of an hour, and you need to work for 36 hours, 24 times 36 equals 864 bags. And Fred should feel very good for himself. He's filled a lot of bags with food. All right, thanks for taking your time with this. Good luck.